Hello, Craze Keepers. This is Crimson, and you are watching some Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Now, picking up where we left off after saying hi to Agrippa, who is naked and jawless and behind a wall of spikes. We're trying to get to the chancel in the inner sanctum place after we got through the sewers, I guess, thanks to the shadow. And we found some altar ritual-y stuff. So, I guess there's nothing here at this altar. I'm going to go back now. So...
Help her! Find a way!
What? Am I talking to myself now? Who's her? Whatever. So we have this odd blue glow.
Is this your time witnessing then? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me. How dare you!
Well, as far as I can tell, you're kind of a jerk. I mean, you kept this dude soul trapped in a corpse for centuries, I guess. Seems preposterous, but whatever. And you're hiding behind a giant lightning wall. I want a giant lightning wall, knave. The thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked as though the window at the widespread forest in the morning sun. Will this ever end? He thought. I didn't think. Probably should, though. Oh, God.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Well, figure out what those pipes are for. Although...
I was my pupil. My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that fact. Is it so wrong?
I don't know who Wire is. Then why do you need your pupil's notes if he's your pupil? Torturing people is the thing that I did. I understand why I don't get along with this man. Alright, that's just under the stairs again. So we're gonna go up and look at all those other places we haven't been yet. Are these getting unlit? Can I put this away? I'm gonna put it away. Again, if it seems a little bright on the YouTube videos, try turning down your gamma, so maybe you could see this same thing I'm seeing when I'm here. I believe, you know, I'll even show it off here. What are we at on graphics? We're at 0.7. So, the right square is no longer visible. Then I can't even see the left square either. So, you can adjust yours for this if you want. Vertical sync isn't on. We should probably turn that on actually. Since we're kind of just walking around mindlessly, vertical sync locks in your frame rate at 30 FPS so that, well, usually locks it in at 30 FPS so that makes it so you don't get any screen tearing, so that all the pixels line up before refreshing to another image. It's a pretty neat thing that science has done so that people can see if their computers aren't the greatest. And, well, when you're making a YouTube video, you know, the YouTube locks you in at... Ooh, oil. Half a lantern's worth, okay. YouTube locks in your frame rate at 30 FPS.
Of August 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
Okay, now we're killing people. Something must be... I was just at the machinery, I think. Wasn't I? I don't... I have a hand crank. Can't interact with anything here. Well, at least now I know I'm murdering people, and why I don't like Alexander. Okay, so... I was there, so that doesn't work. So back... What did I miss? Can I take a shortcut? That seems dangerous. It's not. But yeah, vertical sync. YouTube limits your FPS and also your audio frequencies as well, so you might not have the highest quality of sound coming through. But I'm happy with it, and it means I can restrict my file size down to 30 FPS files. Laboratory. It won't budge. Do I have any tools? Can I meet you? I cannot meet this door. Okay. I feel like I'm not getting anywhere.
Dad, good to see you.
Why?
What level? Oh, that level. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
Maybe the other room? Oh, that's why I heard that sound.
One which had not been planted. Do you know why is it? I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old faith, building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe, and inside are its followers. Humans watching the sky slowly tire. But the followers do have one thing to allow them a real sense of connection, creation. The orbs.
Well, that kind of sucks, because I just found this orb in some chamber, and I've been murdering a lot of people.
They sometimes consume themselves, or break, then used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. So orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it. Got it right away.
You know, I still feel weird that you're talking to me, guys, so, I'm just gonna go. I think I fixed that machine. That's way all the way up here. That is a complicated machine. I don't even know what you do. But whatever. I talked to a very weird man. Kind of. He talked to me. Not sure if I talked back. How does he talk? I find it strange. That one won't budge. Okay, so these should work now? Or whatever they do? Did you magically generate oil while I was waiting? Oh, we got purple. We're doing something right. Maybe those two doors that I could jiggle a bit with my hands are now lifted?
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
You're a jerk who made me murder people, alright? I can't let you proceed any further. Still can't do that. Right, down here. Hey, Mr. Jawless, can you help me? He said he's gonna stop me. Could you do something about that?
Was there something else? You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Yeah, also, Alexander wants to stop me. Oh, this was? Okay. These doors open now. Could you stop him from stopping me from, like, wait, killing him, I guess? Oh, hello. Rope. I assume there's something down there I want. I'm not sure what I'm expecting this rope to do on its own. I don't want to go down there myself. Doesn't seem like the wise thing to do. Oh, but oh, I get it. Meat. Aha! Why am I feeding this thing meat? Am I going to make it happy? Something is pulling the rope. Well, I gave it meat. Am I supposed to kill it with a rock? Well, it's... Oh. Now I have a bone? What do I do with a bone? Remains. Bone is covered in mucus. Well, that was this room. I guess. Hi, monster. You ate my meat. Such filth, he thought. Good men can safely cheer their departure, as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. I missed them. No, this room was even more ominous than... Oh.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
We tortured people. That's something we did. I trained in the ways of torture because we suffered from my inexperience before. Yep. Oh god. Oh really? So this is a torture where they tied someone's arms and legs to something. Where is my... Please, so I can get out. I'm not going to have to. There it is. Orb piece. Am I gonna do this? I'm going to do this for some reason. Also, why is that person naked? Why? The kidnapper sat on her knees, with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. I'm not a fan of this. Okay, so Lady Kidnapper. We broke her shoulders and looked at her as she... really could have gone my life without knowing of these.
Let me go, you brute!
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
No, please! Do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I'm innocent!
I just had a nice sit down and watch this, did I? Oh, why the chair's there? You're hiding an orb piece. I knew it. Well. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off of the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method. It was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Ow! Why? Why would they put cruel torture in the game? I mean, I know it's a game, but I really don't need a depiction or recreation of something so awful. And they have sounds to go with it, and they're making it seem like not only did it happen, but that I perpetrated it. I could really end their playing, of course. I'm supposed to believe I'm murdering arsonists. I'm not even killing them. I'm leaving them alive so we can do it to them again later after we make them forget. Why? The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. What? Hello. The blood needs a vessel. I have a bucket of tar. Wait, I have a glass jar. Blood cannot be reached. Find a way to lower the vessel and collect the blood. I have a saw. Does the saw work for you? Is that fine? Do I combine this with bone? Do I combine it with hammer? Oop. Do I need... Why do I need blood, by the way? Sorry, I'm upset and distracted by a depiction of torture. I can't say it's positively affecting my mood or my immersion. Neither the dog doesn't like it either. He doesn't like the torture. They're a good dog. Don't torture people. Yeah. What's the ringing? Shadow, I'm trying to climb some stairs here. You can stop at the making me wibbly wobbly. Just and what do I need that blood for? Why is that a thing? That confuses me. Hello, Alexander, old man. And your torturing construction. It's not a happy thing. This is where you hang out, Alexander, while you torture people. String. What do I string for? And the ringing's happening again. And a note. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and terror of anticipation. The humans? Or are you not a human? I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out of its fits of violence when their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain, while the victim is dazed, proceeded by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear, simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more effective if the process can be sustained. Also apply the pain in doses, if possible with bricks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught before this happens. Feed them the amnesia drink, and try again later. Torture, expressly for the purpose of causing the maximum amount of suffering. And it sounds like some of these people we're torturing aren't even criminals. Is it you, my love, I miss the most? Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on the platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time, it must work. If I can return home now, I shall perish. I can't return home now. Alright. Well, with that, I'm going to end this video here and take a break to calm down about the torture. Thank you so much for watching. And my hat is off to you.